All right, let's try this again. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Rad Up All Night. It's been a while since I've done one of these just kind of regular hangouts. There's really no concept here. We're just going to chill out. There's a lot going on in the physical media world, the physical media community, the movie world, and anything kind of in between. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know if you have anything for me tonight, because we're just going to sit back, relax in this late night for us East Coasters, but some of you on the West, it's pretty early still. So come say what's up. Let's hang out. Let's party. Let's have a little fun for the next 60 minutes on this Sunday night. So let me know you can hear me loud and clear. Everything looks good. Everything sounds good. That's what I want you guys to tell me right now. And just come on in. If you're new to the channel, come say what's up to the chat. The chat's always cool. If you have your own YouTube show and you want to pop in here and promote yourself, go for it, man. I don't care. Let's just chill out. I've got some new stuff here I could showcase if it comes down to it. Not much, but let's just have a good time and hang out and see who is out there tonight. So let's see what we've got going on. Mick Hara in the house. What's up, man? You would think so. You would think so. What's up, my man, Eli? Prince, what's going on? Tomato. How are we saying this over here? Antonis, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Nathan Mills in the house. What is up, dude? Deja Vu, what's up? Just supposed to go to bed. I'll stay. You're going to stay up, dude? It's a East Coast work night. It's late for you, man. I appreciate that. Thanks. What's in a name? You can give full credit for that joint by a rad member, or you see him in the chat. He goes by Dynamite Tiger. Guy's been super supportive of the channel, making me custom songs for the channel, custom songs for the Rad Pack. He's been super awesome since I started this channel. We think alike, him and I. Michigan Dipper, what's up, man? I've been doing well. What's up? Wow, no, I did not see she's looking to do that. What's up, Fozzie? Go check out Foz Rotten on YouTube. What's up, brother? We see Rhonda Shear is trying to bring back. No, I did not, but man, what's old is new again. So definitely cool. I mean, I think if she's gonna do it, now is the time. And Tana says, are you going to buy The Strangers Chapter 1 on physical media? I don't know. The Steelbook is pretty cool looking, I will say. I haven't seen the movie to say I hate it. I've heard terrible things about it. I don't know. I mean, tell me this first and foremost. Is this a reboot or is this like a prequel? I'm just curious. I don't really know where this fits in. Is this a prequel to the old one, or is this kind of like, let's forget the old movies and we're going to start over? I'm just curious. And I mean, if I'm going to get it, I'll probably get that 4K Steelbook, and then check it out for the first time. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Is it PG-13 or R? Because I do have a modern PG-13 horror show coming up that I might be able to utilize that for, but I'm not even sure. What up, man? Rodolfo, how are you? Mick Hara says I'm good now. Thank gosh. What up, Horror Fanatic 81? How are you, man? Thank you for being here, dude. Don't see you a lot in the chat, so I appreciate you popping in. Noise Loops in the house. He says, what's going on? Was trying to figure out what to watch, so here I am to hang instead. Hey, if I can do that for you guys, if there's nothing on and you want to just kind of hang out with me, let's do it. Let's do it. The Swole Traps. Let's see. Get the Swole Trap. This is the what I looked like in my 20s when I had no neck. But I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good now. I was able to correct my posture through the years. What up, Horror Collections 13? What up, Irvy? Talk about traps, dude. Look at this guy. He's killing it. He's killing it. He's working out right now, watching me on the tube ski. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man, I'm back. Tiana, what's going on, kid? Thanks for joining. Crash says picked up Run on VHS for 40 cents. And holy crap. I love Run. $0.40 for the VHS was a steal. That movie is kind of hard to find, man, in general. I mean, it has a Laserdisc, a VHS, and it might have like a real bare bones DVD from Canada, or I've seen a couple DVDs that almost look like they're either bootlegged or they're maybe from another country, but that's it. I mean, we need something from Run. I mean, it's a Patrick Dempsey. I mean, it's also got what's her name there? Holy mackerel, it is late. The chick from oh my god, now I can't even think of the other movie. The one with Haim and all them with I'm losing my mind. The blonde. What is her name? What is her name? She's in that too. Astro hanging out on the Twitch. What's going on, man? KB in the house. Go check out KB Loves Movies over there on the tube. What's up, Radpack manager? KB Love Movies in the house. My man. Woo! Vanderhoff says, when is Severing shipping our stuff out? People are getting theirs. I've had no notification either, man. I don't know. I don't know. But what's weird is I said this on the last show. I've had my Vinegar Syndrome order for this will be 2 weeks coming up. And I purposely haven't opened it or unboxed it because I was going to wait for the dudes at Dead Pit to do like a big unboxing. And we were thinking about doing like the Severin one with that. But they just got their shipping notification for Vinegar Syndrome, and I've been sitting on mine for 2 weeks, and they also got a shipping notification from Severin, but I haven't. So who knows, man? It's craziness. It's craziness. Ooh, this is tough, man. The whole Nightmare on Elm Street fiasco, right? I've seen it from both sides, both angles. I've seen it from one side of the coin that says the artwork looks shitty. I wish they would have done better for such a great movie. And the other side of the coin is saying, who gives a shit? We've wanted this on 4K for so long. Quit bitching, right? There's two sides here. Where do I fall? I'm more on the line of we should have done better. I mean, and that's just me. I really, honestly, having Elm Street in 4K is cool, but I don't give a shit. I want a box set of all of them. I don't care if we get a box set of all of them and it's this awesome looking box set and it's all Blu-ray and maybe the first one's 4K. I don't care. I just want to have a pristine collection, HD quality that's got all the movies in it, different cuts, special features, a nice box, kind of like the Friday 13th one that Scream Factory did, that I can finally sit there and say, okay, I've got Halloween, I've got Chucky, I've got Friday 13th, and now I got Elm Street all together. That's what I want. If I only see this in a really nice quality Blu-ray for the rest of my life, I really don't care. I don't care. I don't need it in 4K. I don't need anything in 4K. If there's an option between, hey, you don't have this movie, you can get it in Blu-ray or 4K, okay, I'll probably choose the 4K 9 times out of 10 just because. But I've got Elm Street in 1,000 versions. So to me, to have this in 4K is not that big of a deal. It's cool. It's cool. But if someone's going to finally put it out, I would like to see them to give it the treatment it deserves. And I think that we're kind of seeing that in other areas here too, with the Arrow Trick or Treat. I'm probably not going to buy the Arrow Trick or Treat because, to be honest, maybe with an uptick in quality, the Scream Factory one, to me, is just as good. I think the artwork on the Scream Factory one is better than the artwork we got here. The features are the same. Each got posters, right? So if they would have given Trick or Treat a better treatment, maybe a nice hard box or something like that to make it feel a little bit more pristine than anything we've ever gotten from this movie, that'd be all over it. But for me, personally, I'll probably pass on it instead of spending another $40 on a movie that I have 2 other formats. I had a third at one point I sold. I'm okay. I'm all right. So the Elm Street thing, I do kind of fall on the coin of I wish we got better. But I will tell you this, regardless of everything I just said, I've already pre-ordered it. I've pre-ordered it already. I actually pre-ordered the UK Steelbook Collector's Edition, which is supposed to come with a big hard box with the Steelbook inside. They haven't released that version yet. I'm sure the steelbook's going to be the steelbook we're getting, but as far as what's going to be on that outer shell, I don't think we've seen that yet. So that's just me. I figured I'm going to pay the extra money and get Elm Street in 4K in the coolest way possible when it comes to packaging. And that's only because I think the movie deserves it. And I'm okay with spending the extra money to get a little bit extra with this release than just a standard release of this movie. So again, I could sound hypocritical in some ways when I say that, but that's just where I am right now when it comes to collecting. Is that I've said this before. I've been doing this a long time. I want these companies to win me over. That's where I'm at. Win me over with your product and I will buy it again. And if you don't, then I really don't need it anymore. If I don't own it, it's a different story. But that's where I'm at right now. And that's the version I've pre-ordered. Do I think the steelbook artwork could have been better? Yes. I would have rather had the regular poster art steelbook artwork. I think that's a no-brainer. That's an easy win because that's such an iconic movie poster. I mean, you can see it right there. I have it hanging up in a mini poster. It's iconic. That would have been just an easy win. And the slipcover version, I actually kind of like better because it brings back a lot of nostalgia for me with the DVDs of this movie. Now, those weren't the greatest pieces of artwork either. It wasn't. But for me, it just brings back nostalgia of when I was such a hardcore young collector, getting all those red snap cases. And that was the image they chose on that. So as much as even back in the day, I didn't care for that image, I think it just brings back some nostalgia for me that they choose the same image they did on that version. But again, this is just me talking now. I, more than anything, hate slip covers with the fucking banners on the top that says 4K Blu-ray plus digital. It's a waste of time. Put 4K Blu-ray on the spine like it already is. We don't need the banners. All these other companies, these boutique labels, they don't do that. It's just a nice slip cover. Looks very clean, like a VHS or a DVD. None of this shit slapped on the top, taking up a quarter, what is it, 1/4 of the artwork or whatever. I don't like that. That I like least out of everything. The image I like better than the steelbook, but that banner to me, I probably wouldn't even kept that slipcover on. I take those off and I don't have them. I don't have my collection. You look at this case right here, all these studio released Blu-rays, not one has a slipcover on it. And look at how they just look so aesthetically nice. It's not like one's got one, another one doesn't. This one's got a blue banner on the top. This is aesthetic. Everything's sharp. Everything's got the blue plastic on the top, the labels. It's money. It's money. I like my rant. Let's keep doing this kind of shit tonight. Hall and Oates, what's up, dude? Wait, Anton, 1.5 out of 10? That's craziness. So it's a remake. It's a remake. So we're starting over. Okay, because when it said chapter 1, I wasn't sure if it was like a prequel. Okay. I'm just saying right away the Nightmare Steelbook looks. Oh, did you want me to answer that? I hope I just did. I agree 100%. That's kind of cool. Kenny, what's up? Shirt. Look at this. You know, my favorite movie of the year so far. My favorite movie of the year. Wilkie, go check out Wilkie over at Wilkie's Movie and Music. What's up, Corey? Thank you for popping in, dude. Go check him out. This guy's pumping out content left and right. Go check him out over there. What? Oh, I thought you meant me. Okay, strangers is all right. So I don't need it. Mike is popping in, always showing support, man. You don't need to give me anything. Watching the lunch break. Oh yeah, because you're in Australia, right? Man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I would be very, very surprised if we get them all in 4K. I mean, only time will tell, but I don't know. Like, I hope so. I don't know. And let me get you on that super chat, pal. Thank you again so much for that. Let's do the bam.
That often. Bam! That just kicks it up a little bit.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Revival House in the house. My bruiser came in looking forward to cracking open. Yeah, man. You know what? I ordered the bruiser 4K and it hasn't come yet, but I can't remember where the hell I ordered it from. I was like ripping through emails, being like, where is it? That ordered from I looked at Orbit, Diabolic. I'm like, I know I ordered this. I ordered that like the first day it went up. So I don't know when I'm getting it. I don't know who I'm getting it from. But unless I didn't press buy like at complete purchase, then I don't know what happened. But I should be getting it, I think. And I'm afraid to buy it again until I really know, because then I'm like, I don't want two coming. So I like Bruiser. I can understand if people don't, because it's very different. It feels like a 90s made for TV movie. That's what it feels like. But I kind of like the feel. It feels very 90s. And I kind of like that about it. I like Sleepwalkers. What's up, Jose? I like Sleepwalkers 92 a lot. I like that movie. Michigan says, first opinion, first look at Nightmare on Elm Street 4K looks horrible. I just want to see it in 4K. Sure. I mean, most people do. Guys, again, I'm honestly like, I haven't been completely blown away every time I put a 4K in. So therefore, that's why my excitement over something like that isn't as big as everybody else's. Like, I think it's cool. And obviously, I want to see this in the best quality possible. But there really hasn't been that many. I'm not going to say any times. Many times that I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible. Now, I will say this. I'm not a big Twister fan. I'm not a big Twisters guy. I didn't really care for it when I saw it in the theater. Then I bought the DVD thinking that, like, when I was a little bit older, I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll appreciate it a little bit more now. Then I watched it again when I got the DVD and I was like, I don't really care for it that much. And I think it's because I'm not a big disaster movie guy. Like, I don't know if I feel like it's too realistic, maybe. And it kind of makes me feel a little uneasy and I just don't want to watch it. That could be it, because man, I hate all that kind of shit, the weather and stuff like that. When I see these people getting hurricanes, when I see these people getting floods, even on a really windy day, I'll look outside and I just say to myself, Jesus, please don't have anything fall on my house. Right. So like, I don't like that stuff. So that's why I've never been one to watch or be drawn to those kind of movies, because I think for me, it's just like, it's too close to home. Like, this stuff could happen at any time. And then I feel like I'd lose everything. Right. So, but when it came out and people were like, oh my God, it's the coloring is all different. I've never seen it with this kind of color. And some people liked it, some people didn't. But when things are color corrected like that, sometimes I like to check it out because I like to see it from two angles. Like, okay, here's the version I'm used to. Here's a different version because the color is so different. Like, there's been other movies like that. Halloween went through a period like that where they got rid of the blues. And, I like to see sometimes two versions of a movie to kind of see which one I like a little bit better. So, I don't know how I got on Twister, by the way. I don't know. But anyway, that's an answer of a question nobody asked. What up, Joe? How are you, man? The Horror Fanatic. I was missing the streams because of work, but definitely glad. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. And again, this is where I can kind of meet and learn the people that are watching the show, that are watching the content, because I get views, but I don't know who's checking it out. So it's cool unless you leave a comment, which I appreciate if you guys leave comments. And I will say this, I will get back to the comments, but sometimes if things are going on, I can't always get to them. Like when I'm at work, like I really don't have a lot of time to do anything else. Like there's not a lot of downtime when I'm there. So, I would love to be able to have a break and sit there and answer all the comments, but I don't really get that kind of time most of the time. Like I may have like a break here and there, but very short. But I will get to those comments. So leave them, especially if I ask a question on the video. Leave your opinion. I love reading them on there about either a ranking or whatever it may be. But yeah, I like to see people pop in and say what's up in here because it kind of gets me, to know a little bit more about who's checking out the stuff. Nick, hey, what's up? How you doing today, man? I wasn't expecting to either. I was doing stuff. I was getting things set up for this week. I have some shows I'm recording this week. I'm just kind of getting things set up for that. I'm getting things set up for work this week. I do food prep on Sundays too. So I was doing that and making sure I had meals for the week and all this other stuff. So, and I was organizing in here and organizing out there. I've got a lot of stuff now that I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, I just got this, like the cool VHS, like the big VHS that have the drawers that used to put the tapes in. It's like everybody had them in the 80s. I just got this really cool one and I could utilize it to put some of my VHS tapes in, but then I'm like, I don't know where to put it. So I'm like, I'm looking around this room and looking around out there and I'm like, I don't really have a lot of space to put this thing. But I don't know. Maybe I can put it on this shelf over here and then put some figures on top of it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to organize a little bit. Mel, what's up, kid? Ayo, don't forget to kill that like button for the Rat on Tube. Appreciate that. Go check out Mel at My Killer Podcast, 1/3 of the Radpack, which is the podcast that we are co-hosts of. And if you guys like Mel, make sure you check out the video that her and I just dropped on this channel Saturday morning talking about Kevin Bacon. And is he an overlooked icon in the horror genre? So we go through his filmography. We talk about a lot of his movies. We talk about his movies that could be considered in the horror realm. And this guy has put a lot of work into horror. And what's cool about Kevin Bacon is he's never once, no matter how big he got as a star, how much his name was, he had name recognition, he never turned his back on horror, which you got to appreciate because everybody talks about Jamie Lee Curtis, this, that, and this. I mean, there was a long time that she didn't want anything to do with horror. And it wasn't until there's big money thrown her way that she's like, all right, like I'll get back into this Halloween thing. So, I wanted to start a little series where we start talking about these kind of underappreciated actors and actresses that put a lot of time into horror, that have become bigger celebrities that maybe people don't look at as horror-esque, actors or actresses. And we have a couple ideas on other ones. So that's why check out that video. If you guys like it and it's something different, then we definitely have a couple more similar that we'd like to do. So if you're not familiar with Mel over at My Killer Podcast, definitely go check out our Kevin Bacon show in my videos. We dropped it Saturday morning. And you can watch it and check out Mel. And if you like her, then go sub to her channel, guys. You will not be disappointed. Big ideas. Yes. Kelly Preston. Thank you so much. I don't know what's going on in my brain this late at night. Mel saying what's up to the chat ski. Nick's my... See, you guys don't realize over here, the Born to Be Rad brand, we have the Rad Pack, we have the Rad Dudes, we have the Radsmen, we have street teams here. So Nick is my like counter on these streams. People are asking me, do I pay these people to do this stuff for me, to do all this back work for me, things that I can't do on my own when I'm streaming? I do not, but maybe someday I will. But thank you, Nick, so far. 14 likes. I know I'm way behind on the chat anyways. I'm like 20 minutes behind. So hopefully we do have more than that now. So I'm going to say this. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if you're watching this on the replay. Steelbook Obsessed. Jake, what's up, man? Thanks for popping on in over here. Go check out Steelbook Obsessed because that dude loves his steelbooks. Go check him out over there. Garrett Tiger, what's up, man? Draculina, how are you doing, kid? Caprice in the house, hanging out. Go check out her at Draculina Horror. Go check her out on Instagram as well. What is this? What is this? Wow, Jose popping in with a super chat. And he wants to let me know he loves Italian horror and women. Wow. Oh, Italian soccer, not horror. Italian soccer and women. I was a soccer player actually growing up. Um, I go to the name of the where I am. We have the Revolution around here. New England Revolution is our soccer team here, and I'll hit up those every once in a while. I have a buddy of mine who has season tickets, and sometimes he'll ask me to go. It's actually a real fun time because again, I was a big soccer player for most of my life, and then in high school I ended up getting cut junior year, and that's kind of what led the path of like fitness and all this other stuff because soccer was over for me, and it was mainly because I just didn't mature. So I still looked like I was 10 years old in 11th grade. So unfortunately, my skills could only take me so far. But Jose, thank you so much for popping in. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for letting me know those details because I can agree. I like both. So very cool, man. Thank you so much for doing that and supporting the show. And I'll give you a little bit of a super chat too. Corey Feldman time. Nice, man. Thank you again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this banner up here. And this is to make sure you guys like, subscribe on the channel. If you're not, just a little reminder to like the stream, subscribe. And then if you want to check out my podcast, The Rad Pack, we also have our own YouTube channel. You can check that out as well. Let's see. I do have to ask, where did you get that rad neon? Well, I found a site that did it and I had it custom made. So I just looked up a site, found sites that did neon signs, asked them to customize me one. They sent me different images. I said, okay, that one looks cool. And then I gave them the dimensions that it would fit in that spot right there. Nick, saw Long Legs yesterday. Nice, man. I saw that last week and I actually liked it a lot. It's not my favorite movie of the year. I know a lot of people are saying that's their number one. I think it's a cool movie. I think it did well in the box office. So, I would love to see more of that kind of horror than a lot of like what these big studios are giving us. So hopefully, people like A24, Neon, all this stuff, like hopefully a lot of these companies see what they're doing and be like, oh, maybe more people are into that kind of horror than just the kind of average stuff that we're getting pumped out with now. I used to know someone at V-Vision who said I can tell you they have tried in the past. That's interesting that you say that, Sean. I actually have a big Viavision video coming out where I'm going to showcase my whole collection. I don't have a lot, but I think the stuff I do have is pretty cool, and I wanted to kind of showcase that. They still do the lenticular slips. I appreciate that. Really cool. And I was going to showcase that. So that's on my to-do list about Viavision. And that's cool. I mean, it seems like a lot of people have probably tried to do a box set and things just don't work out. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I mean, I'm about 100% sure Scream Factory has tried to do it. And if they couldn't get it done here in the States, then I don't think many people are going to be able to get it done unless the studio wants to do it themselves. But the only problem is if they give us the same shit that they did on the Blu-rays, then we're never going to get anything really cool. Like as much as I'm hard on Scream Factory nowadays because I think they're getting completely demolished in the physical media world with all these other companies putting this stuff out. And to me, Scream Factory was always like the kings, right? I still would like them out of anybody to get it because if they can give me what they gave me with the Friday the 13th and something that would kind of coexist with that, that's what I really would want. Because like I said, you'd have Halloween, you'd have Friday the 13th, and you have Elm Street all by the same company and in a very similar way. That would still ultimately be what I'd want from the franchise because I trust that they do it right because I've seen what they've been able to do with other stuff. But that's interesting. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have tried. Har Orman, what's up? It's all good, man, because I mean, again, besides the quality upgrade, you're not getting any new features. The VHS set that I have, the DVD set that they put out is a way better set than what you're getting. Everything's packaged separately. There's features. You get the ones now, and everything's like there's 2 movies to a disc. It's it's okay. I mean, I would say at this point, just wait it out. What up, Rob? Go check out Rob W. This guy's killing it over there. He's always doing watch alongs and live commentaries. I did a live commentary with Rob. It was super fun. Go check him out over on the tube. Um, I loved your video you did with Mel on Kevin Bacon. River Wild rules. It does rule. I actually watched last night. I watched River Wild and um what's the other one there? We just talked about it. Summer, Whitewater Summer. I did a little double feature on that last night, and I still like both a lot, a lot. What are my thoughts on the I Know What You Did Last Summer franchise? I like the first one. The second one is okay. The third one I didn't care for. Um, I've never seen the show. I think there was a show, right? I've never seen it. I do have the first two on 4K, and I have like an old DVD box set of all three of them. But I think they're all right. I think that again, I'm not the biggest Scream guy, so for me, it's like I kind of feel like they're equal. Like a lot of people say, "Oh my God, Scream's way better." That was just a carbon copy. I kind of like them both the same. Obviously, Scream went on to do more things, but if they put out a new I Know What You Did Last Summer, I'll definitely go check it out. Stop it. Stop it. You're messing with me. Get the hell out of here. That's the worst. Burke. Burke Baxter. What's going on, man? Have you seen Deadpool and Wolverine? I'm hearing it's great. And you know what? I'm not a real big like superhero guy, DC, Marvel. I'm not really into a lot of that stuff. There's some here and there that I like. Like I've always kind of liked the Spider-Man movies. I thought Venom was actually okay. I haven't seen the second one. I liked Guardians, at least the first one I liked a lot. But I will say I did like Deadpool and I did like a lot of the X-Men stuff as well. Logan, I thought was all right. My favorite X-Men is Days of Future Past is my favorite one. But I'm gonna go see Wolverine and Deadpool. I think that looks fun. I'm really curious to kind of see how they do it. And I did like Deadpool a lot. Like when that first Deadpool came out, I was like obsessed with it. Like I remember I got the one sheet poster, the soundtrack. I was all in. So I have I think the steel books, the 4K steel books of like Deadpool 1, 2, Logan. So I'll definitely check that out. Hopefully check that out because it's not easy to me to get to the theater nowadays. But I think the next one I want to see is probably that. So I'm hoping to get there maybe this week if I can. Oh yeah, the garbage. Garbage. Adrian, what's up, man? Oh, 5 on 10. That's a little better. That's a little better. Horror Fanatic, I'm a little disappointed with the Elm Street release. The only thing it's I like is a standard release because they got that. Yeah, it's that's what I was saying. Yeah, the old snapper look. If you're just popping in, I'm way behind. I already said probably not. Probably not. That would be funny. It says like Rad HD on the top. Oh my god, I could make up something fun. That'd be funny. I don't know where I got this. Where the heck did I get this? Um, I don't remember, man. There's so many companies putting out shirts online. I just click buy if there's one I like. I forget. It could be like Half Tone Horror. It could be Studio House. I don't think it's Studio House. Studio House. My Studio House order hasn't come in yet. I did get some Maxine stuff from the Studio House sale because I used code RADPACK at checkout to get 15% off my order. I don't remember, man. I wish I could help you. There's so many different ones. Just if you Google like Maxine t-shirts, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. I don't know if it was a limited thing or not, but yeah, I liked it because it's just kind of plain on the back. It's got some stuff. I think it's got like a big X on the back or whatever. Um, sorry, I'm losing where I am here. Jigsaw, what's up? The TV show Dexter, funny story is I bought all the seasons on DVD back in the day with the intention of watching them because I didn't have, was it on HBO or Showtime? I didn't have that. I didn't have any of those paid channels. So I bought all the seasons being like, all right, I'm going to watch it. I've heard great things, you know. I watched season 1 and I thought it was good. And then I never went back and finished it. So I literally have every season like still sealed. And I've only seen season 1. So I wish it was something I can go back to and watch. Will I ever do it? I don't know. Not that I don't want to. It's just I don't know where I'm going to find the time to just add that into all the other shit I got to watch. But maybe I hope to someday. Hope to someday not have a lot to do, and then I can just veg out and catch up on a lot of this stuff. Horror Collect 87 watching on your lunch break. Hope thanks, man. I don't know where are you from, UK or another Australia? I don't know. Let me know. I appreciate you watching me on your lunch break. There's no new features as far as I know on the Arrow one. I think they're all carried over from the Scream Factory release. MG, I just watched well, you know what? You better hold your horses here because I'm going to debunk and rebuttal his rant this week because I'm going to see Limp Bizkit and Corey Feldman on Wednesday. So I'm going on Wednesday to see him. I'm going to watch him. I'm going to take notes. I'll take some videos and I'm going to try to do a little rebuttal to that video that Justin put out because I feel like I found some cracks in his story. So I'm going to go after him for that. Let me see. I'm actually digging the look of the Trick or Treat 4K. I read the picture of Scream Factory. Yeah, I mean, I think if you don't have the Scream Factory one, get this because this is the best you're going to get. You're going to get a bunch of features, good quality. It's better than the standard Blu-ray that came out years and years ago. So yeah, get it. But I think when you get the Scream Factory one, the only difference you're really getting, as far as I know, is a different artwork on the on the slip cover, and probably just a different transfer, like I would say an upticking transfer. But again, I've mentioned before my issues with some of the 4Ks is that the blacks are so black, and it just could be maybe because I have the OLED. I don't know if it's the TV. And there's some scenes in Trick or Treat that are very dark, especially those scenes with the kids on the bus and all that stuff. And I don't know if I just have a feeling if I was to put that on, I would be like squinting to try to see what's going on. But again, things change so much. Maybe I'll get it. I don't know. But as of right now, it's not on my to-do list to buy. But if I was, I honestly would probably buy the Arrow exclusive because I do like that artwork better. But I also know that I would have to get to it quicker if I wanted an exclusive. So I don't know. But as of right now, I don't think I'm going to get it. But if you don't have the Scream Factory one, I suggest to definitely pick up this Arrow one. Twisters, 4 out of 10. Wasn't impressed. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever see it. Maybe if I get the 4K of Twister and actually kind of like it, or maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it on. Will that new color correction transfer be on like a streaming or probably not? I don't know. Or maybe you don't like Twister because it plain sucks all movie. It does have Jamie Gertz in it, so I'll give it that. But yeah, I just never. I don't really get the hype. Like it's getting a lot of hype lately, and I'm like, huh, it's weird. I didn't realize Twister was this popular. Haven't seen the 4K transfer twice now. I just hope compression doesn't spoil it. I don't know the Blu-ray, the BD 100 disc. I don't know what that means. Oh God, I can't even. Yeah, I'm terrified of that. I don't know what this means, dude. See, I'm not that. I'm not that techie. I don't know what all that shit means. I look at a movie and I say, does it look good? Does it sound good? Cool. I'm good. Oh, hell yeah, man. Crane kick the like button. I appreciate that. Eric Perry. I'm late to the party, but made it. I don't know if you talked about you care about the Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. I think it's kind of cool. I look at it from like a wrestling standpoint, right? Like everybody knows him as Iron Man, and then Iron Man supposedly is dead, I guess. I haven't really followed the Marvel thing, so I don't really know. But now all of a sudden he's Doctor Doom. And in one end, I'm kind of like, that's kind of cool because it's like now we get to see him from the end you get to see him from the other end of the spectrum. But then at the same time, I'm kind of annoyed because then I'm like, but he's Iron Man. So as long as they don't make a new Iron Man, I think it's kind of cool. I think it was a great surprise. I mean, it was a nice surprise because he's very well loved in the Marvel universe and the community, right? So I think it was a cool surprise, but I'm kind of also a guy that's like, I like continuity. So I think if he was Doctor Doom and someone else was the new Iron Man, like, I think it'd kind of like be weird. But again, I'm not in the mix of all that stuff. So like, I haven't seen any Avengers. I saw the first Avengers. I saw the second Avengers, and I thought it was like one of the worst movies I've ever seen. So I never watched another one. After that, I was like, I'm done with Marvel. It was that second Avengers movie. I went to the theater. Was it like Age of Ultron or something? But the CGI of them like running around, it looked like a video game. I'm like, this is bull. I hate all this CGI shit. So I was out. And then I never really went back to that anything Avengers. Like, I know people really love that one with like Thanos and stuff. I never saw it. What up, John Doe Juggalo? Go check out John Doe Juggalo over on the Tube Ski. Jeff, how are you, man? Yeah, see, like I've had mine for 2 weeks. So it's funny that yours still hasn't came. I mean, you probably live closer to the warehouse than I do. Let's get Garrett to 100K subs, and I will start paying people. You get me to 100K subs, and my videos get watched a lot. Yeah, I'll start having a street team, 100%. See, she knows, because Mel would be one of the first ones on payroll. That's why. Oh, what's up, Christian? Is it unethical to buy a movie, keep the slipcase, return the movie to buy it? You are out of control. You are out of control. This is what's wrong with the community. This is what's wrong with the movie community. You guys are crazy. It's a piece of paper. Toss that thing. Especially if it's got a banner on the top. If it has a banner on the top, you got to get rid of it. You got to. Christian, you made me laugh, though. What is going on here, kid? Gifting 5 more. You did it last time. Holy crap. Oh my God. I got to start doing something for these memberships. The membership was supposed to be just to support me on a regular basis. God, I got to start doing stuff for you guys then. Maybe like a members only show, because like if you keep gifting memberships, I want you guys to hang around. Holy crap, kiddo. Thank you so much. Now make sure you come say what's up to me in September, dude. Don't be shy, because you're going to know who I am before I'm going to know who you are, because you see me so much. So definitely come say what's up. Yeah, the Fell Dog. We want to see him. Trump's in here, dude. I've suffered the same fate with my drawers. Just got 3 new jobs at 20. Oh, man. Terrible. I hope you're okay. Let me see. What up, Gar? With a sweet collection like you have, how often do you actually go to the movie theaters? Not often. And it's not because of that. It's because of my life, because I've just got so much going on. It's hard to fit that in. And then what happens if I do that, then other things in my life get, put on the back seat, right? Back burner. So it's hard. So I really have to try to make like a date for it. Like, it's not that easy for me to just be like, oh, I'm going to the movies tonight. It's not. So I try to really be conscious of what I'm seeing. So I saw Maxine. That was a definite. I saw Long Legs. I'm probably going to try to see Deadpool, which, again, to be honest, if I see Deadpool and Wolverine, that's probably the most I've been to a theater in a short period of time in a long time, which I guess is a good thing, because that means at least I feel like there's stuff coming out in 2024 that I'm interested in. Usually I'm like, I'll see a couple movies. I'll see like 4 movies a year, 5 movies a year, and I'll just watch everything else on streaming. And I'll probably go see The Crow as well. I'll go see Beetlejuice when that comes out. So there are a couple things that I will probably try to see this year. Hell yeah, the Radpack. Go subscribe to the Radpack. I know you're subscribed, John Doe, but anybody else? Frank! What's up, man? Go check out Frank's Media and Reviews. He actually had me on as a guest last week. That video just dropped on Friday. And he talked to me about a lot of stuff. So it was an interview. He talked to me about the channel. He talked to me about, my views when it comes to being a YouTuber, and talked to me a little bit about my full-time job. So there's a lot of, hard-hitting questions in there. Not your average questions that I would normally get if I was to do a show with somebody. So really cool chat. Go check out Frank's Media Reviews and check out that video he dropped on Friday with me as his guest. Look at this, dude. I love it. I love that. I hope it's worth it, man. Look at this. Zombie Daddy Films in the house. Yo, Garrett, what's up? Just so that people loved it. I've actually heard nothing negative about it. Nothing negative. The Whitewater Summer Show. So if you go to, don't do it now, stay here. But when I sign off, go to my channel, this channel at Born to Be Rad. So hit the subscribe button, go to videos, and it's going to say horror icon, and it's got a picture of Kevin Bacon on the thumbnail. That's the one. What up, Fiery Joe? I didn't. I'm going to hopefully maybe try to go this week, but it might be hard for me to go this week because I am going to be going to see Limp Bizkit and Corey Feldman on Wednesday. So I'm going to try to see it at some point, but I heard it's good. Yeah, man. Amazing cast of characters in that movie for sure. It's funny. I didn't. I've been talking to Nerd Squish about it because she's kind of been my guide on Halloween Horror Nights because I'm actually going this year for the first time. I've never been. It's been something I've always wanted to do. It seems like what I've seen, I'm kind of disappointed because I'm like, oh, it's my first time going. And like, I want more like horror movie houses and stuff. Like, it seems like we're getting a lot of original houses. And I'm just kind of like, like I want to go there and feel like I'm in a movie, So I don't know. Hopefully it's good. I will be there regardless. Hopefully there's some cool swag that they're putting out this year because I'll grab a lot of that. Kelly, what's up? Why does WWE have like 15 title belts? Seems like a participating trophy. I don't know. I think it's because they have a brand split. So to try to make each brand have titles for women and men. Again, I don't think they have too many anymore. I mean, it all depends, right? Because you got to think NXT's got 2 plus a tag. Then the women have theirs plus a tag. You go to the main roster, it's like you got the world champ, and then you got the other champ on the other show, and then each show has a secondary belt, which, again, if you look at it as 2 shows, growing up, it was only world champion, heavyweight champion, intercontinental tag. So you're kind of still getting that, but it's on both shows. So that's why I think it feels so much different. And then the women have their own belts too. I think it's actually less because back in the Attitude Era, you had like cruiserweight, hardcore, European. There was way too many belts back then. Then when WCW came in, it's like they brought titles. It was a mess. It was a mess because then it's like all these random people had them. At least now I feel like the people that have the titles deserve to have the titles. Oh man, I hope so. I hope so. With Vic, I'd do it. I'd do it. I have not seen the new Thing Funko Pops. No, I have not. What up, Cursed Media? How are you? Oh God, you gotta watch Tough Turf, man. You gotta watch Tough Turf. Robert Downey kills it in that movie. Nightmare's best print today is the FYE Steelbook. Is that the one? I don't know if I've seen that one. Is that the one with just like him standing on it? I do have a Blu-ray Steelbook. All right, cool question, Josh. Out of all the remakes, reboots, Thing, Friday 13th, Candyman, which series would you like to see continued? I would have liked to see the Friday 13th continued because I think Derek Mears was a fantastic Jason. And I always wanted more of that story. I also would have wanted a Halloween 3 from Rob Zombie, but unfortunately, those did not work out. Yeah, I'm going to probably rebuttal Justin. I'm going to hit it from a different angle he knows nothing about. So that's why I can do it. because I don't know. I think Justin might be getting worked. That's the problem. But we will see. Of course I did. 100% I did. This will be the second time I've seen Corey Feldman. Thanks, man. I think I've seen this would be the third time I've seen Limp Bizkit, I think. I know the first time I saw Limp Bizkit was in 98, I think. It was before the first time I saw Limp Bizkit, they opened for Seven Dust and they tore it up. And that was when the first album, $3 Bill Y'all, came out. So like Nookie wasn't even a thing at that point. And that was actually my favorite time seeing Limp Bizkit. It was just raw and crazy. And the second time I saw Limp Bizkit was on like a big festival. Could it have been Ozfest maybe, or a corn show or something? But that was the second time, and then this one. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like the ones I know, like there's nothing on there that stands out to me yet. Oh yeah? Oh, I don't have that. So I'm definitely down for that. Who's putting it out? Wow. People are shitting on Twister. I feel like all I've heard in the last 2 weeks and how everybody's saying how Twisters was like one of the greatest movies ever. I know Ken from Mid-Level loves it. I think it's his favorite movie. So I can't shit on it too much. Let me see. Oh, dude, that'd be a great team right there. What up, Jamie? What's up, kid? Oh, wow, 74. Oh, let's do 74 likes. Hell yeah, I was going to say that's incredible. Let's do 74 likes, guys. If you're in here right now, hit that like button. Thank you, Horror Collections. I appreciate that. What up, Stuntman? Mark saw Deadpool, Wolverine, Saturday mornings, and it was killer. Definitely fun. Wow. I like Deadpool, the first one, a lot. I like Deadpool and X-Men, but that's probably as far as I like. So I guess that's a good thing. Like, I don't really like all the Avengers stuff. So, like, I've never seen Ant-Man's and all that shit. Thor's. I saw, like, one Thor, I think. So, like, I'm more in tune with, like, X-Men and Deadpool and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's cool, man. I'm excited then. I'm going to try to see it this week. Go check out Stuntman Mark, by the way. Great dude over there. Favorite found footage movie has to be Blair Witch. Blair Witch is like one of my all-time favorite movies. What up, Bronson Wolf? How are you, buddy? I've asked several people this question. Do you ever watch The Price is Right? If so, it's your favorite game on the show. What are your thoughts on Drew Carey hosts the show? Well, I can tell you this. When I was a kid, Price is Right was always the show that I watched when I was homesick from school. I always feel like it was like Price is Right, and I remember eating like mac and cheese, like Kraft macaroni and cheese, maybe a grilled cheese, maybe tomato soup, something like that. I never watched it when Drew Carey hosted, so I don't know. I'm trying to think of the games though. Man, it's been so long. The games, I kind of like the one where wasn't there a game where you had to try to guess the price of like these supermarket items or something like that? I kind of like that one, if that's the right show. Oh, hell yeah. Bringing it back old school, baby. Bringing it back old school. I'm trying to get a damn CRT, like a little, like I want to try to get a white CRT with the VCR to go right there. But man, they're expensive and they're all used. So like, I don't want to spend the money on a used CRT and it come and not work, or it works like shit, or it works for like 2 weeks. So it's been kind of a battle. I do have a black one at my parents' house that works. I don't know for how long, but it's the one we've had since we were little. It's still there, and I could take it. I really want white though, but I think for the time being, maybe I'll try to take it and put it there. But yeah, I have a VCR. I have actually a couple of VCRs in the other room, but you know, they look on a 70-inch TV. They don't, it's not the same, right? Sometimes you know, what's funny, as much as people shit on VCRs, or like, you know, people collecting VHS and it's just for display or whatever, but There's a different feeling when you pop a VHS in, honestly. It really is. And I don't know if it's just a nostalgia thing because, when you were a kid, you appreciated things so much more because you didn't have everything at your fingertips. So putting that VHS tape in, hearing the button get pressed, and it's almost like a comforting feeling. Anthony, what's up, buddy? Go check out Anthony over at Let's Talk Resident Evil. Just come back from seeing Maxine. Really enjoyed it. Better than Pearl. I agree. I think it's better than Pearl. Is it better than X? I don't know. I might have to watch it again. I like the aesthetic of this though a lot. But I don't know if you saw my shirt, bro. Look. Definitely a big Maxine fan. It's my favorite movie of the year right now. Let me see. I definitely went to the theater. Oh, you went to the theater more in 2023. I feel like I've been going. I'll probably go more this year. Hey, listen. If that's a personal mission on this channel, let's do it, kid. Let's do it. I'm all in for that. I am not going to Horror Hound. I wish. I've only been to Horror Hound once. It's a plane ride for me, so it's not that easy. I'm going to Silver Scream Con in September. And I know Caprice Draculina Horror said she was going to be there as well. So yeah, if anybody's going to Silver Scream, I'll be there Friday and Saturday. I think I'm going to be at the concert Friday night as well. So if you see me, come say what's up. Thanks, man. Come back now, dude. I appreciate you popping in. Look at that, huh? Noble Mission. Yeah, I'm going to go check them out. I don't believe it. Can you believe it? You go to see Creed. Oh man, see, I was never a Creed fan. I liked What If and I liked My Sacrifice. I think those are the only two songs I really dug from them. I think he's gotta. So I think what's going to make it, we're going to do a post show here too, by the way. If you're a wrestling fan, we're going to do a post show next Saturday night after SummerSlam talking about the event. Put it this way, if Cody and Solo go on last, Roman's coming back. If they don't go on last, we probably won't see Roman. Because I think the real main event is Drew Punk. Oh, wow, in the theater? That's amazing. I love that movie. Family Values Tour. Yeah, maybe that was it. But I don't remember seeing. Maybe I do. Man, that was like what? That had to have been like 99 or 2000? That might have been where I saw them. Was like Orgy there and stuff? What up, Gus? Oh, you got your shirt, man? Hell yeah. I hope it fits. Gus is a member over on the Radpack Podcast YouTube channel. And he's a top tier member, which means he got a free Radpack t-shirt sent his way. So I'm glad he got it. The t-shirt says Radpack Ambassador because that's the tier he's part of. So cool, man. I'm glad you got it and wear it proudly. So if you wear it, take a little selfie, tag us, and we'll repost it around our socials, man. Thank you. See, Mr. East Coast is a big Twister guy. Chris Media says, yeah, my little brother's starting to get into horror. He wants to watch the Nightmare Friday and Chucky franchise. Which one should I show him first? I think... I don't know his age. I'm going to say I think I saw Friday the 13th first, I think. Chucky is... I guess as long as he's not going to freak out over his own toys, maybe Chucky would be the first one. I'd say Chucky or the original Friday. Thanks, Jimmy. Plinko, I forgot about that. Let me see. What do I think Eddie Murphy's worst movie is, in my opinion? I don't know a lot of... There was like all those movies he was doing where he was like I thought Doolittle was... Did he do Norbit? Is that him? Was he Norbit? Maybe Norbit. Anthony Tang. I don't know what you're asking me this for. Like my real name? Garrett? My full name? My CRT actually has less powered on hours than my... Wow. That's wild. Wow, thank you, Perry fan. Thank you. I don't think I've seen Murder at 1600 Hours. Hey, what's up, Ian? Go check out Ian Lives. I think he just surpassed 1,000 subscribers over there. So congrats to Ian. Go check him out. He's a young horror fan, which I like to see. I like to see some of these young guys doing their thing and maybe looking at channels like me, who's been into this genre and collecting physical media for 20 years, to influence him because, you know, I had influences. I'm sure everybody else watching this had influences to get them into the genre. So it's cool to see that we can kind of be influences for this younger generation. Midday TV. Yeah, man, that was tough. It was soap opera central over there. I agree. It really is. And it's, you know, people might think it's cliche saying that, but it's the truth. What up, Brian Goes Blue and Coco too? Go check out Brian over on the tube. Guy's been after it for a long time over there. OG this guy's got a killer collection. Knows a ton about movies. Blu-ray doesn't save my spot in the movie. Like, you know, that's true. That's true. What up, JA 1969? How are you? Thank you for being here. You can ask whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. It seems like everybody's checking it out. My favorite Limp Bizkit song is actually a song called, what is it? It's off the first album. It's off, I can tell you right now which one it is. I like Stuck on, I really like that song Stuck on the first album a lot. $3 Bill Y'all. It's probably my favorite, which they won't play, so that sucks. Nice, man. I like Yellow Card, or I used to like Yellow Card. Third Eye Blind, never really got into them, but Yellow Card I was into for a little bit. I am going to meet Eli Roth. Yes. Now, the problem is I'm going to get him to sign something. I'm like, do I get him to sign like my Cabin Fever one sheet? Do I get him to sign my Thanksgiving one sheet? And of course, Uncle Bill and CK want me to get him to sign. They sent me their picture with him and they both signed it and they want me to get his signature on it as well, which would be cool. But, you know, it's pricey now. It means I have to get his autograph twice and a photo op. They're killing me. They're killing me. My favorite DeVito? I mean, I know the easy answer is Penguin, but I mean, I really can't deny that. Trying to think of other movies. I mean, I do like Twins quite a bit. There's a trailer out. I mean, on paper, it's cool, but I feel like, I don't know. I think it's going to be one of those disappointments for me, but I'll try it. You know, like I really didn't like that Demeter movie. I didn't like Renfield. Like, I don't know. I just feel like this is not going to work, but hey, I hope it does. I know that Skarsgård's good and, you know, I hope it works, but we will see. Yeah, it was good. He's just gonna record and show. I guess you're right. Yeah, I never thought about that. Yes, that's exactly where I probably saw them. That's exactly where I saw them then. Depp Tim Burton collaboration, it's got to be Edward Scissorhands. Yeah, Norbit. Thanks, Joe. Just watched Whitewater Summer the other day. Great movie. Soundtrack. Oh, the soundtrack's great. Ken Baker plays. He does, and that's, if you guys are just coming into the show now, I said make sure after you're done watching this, go check out the video I posted on Saturday where we talk about his Kevin Bacon, an underappreciated, overlooked horror icon. And when we go through his filmography and talk about each one of these movies where he plays a role that is horror adjacent, if not horror, it's an interesting debate, right? So he does. He plays a great villain. Great villain. Oh hell yeah, good pick. I would say show him Fright Night. That was one of my first horror movies I ever saw, and I became obsessed with it. I think that's a great movie. Less Than Zero. It's another Robert Downey joint right there with Jamie Gertz. Walking, huh? I don't know. Trying to think. Walking. He's in what's that other one? Is it New York? What's that one he's in? Gangs in New York. Is that him? No, there's a I forget. Again, it's late. Hey man, I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, if I had goals, that's one of them right there, is to inspire other people. Oh, that's cool, man. Faith No More, huh? Frank, what's up, man? I've had that conversation with some people before, and that's what's crazy. Like, he physically looks the best he's ever looked, I think, right now. Like, he's never really ever looked jacked except right now. So whatever he's doing, legal or not legal, he looks fantastic for his age. So hopefully that helps him. But his track record, I mean, he was injured in AEW a couple times. He came in, he wrestled once, but he's injured here. If he gets injured again, I think it is probably time. And it's sad too, because I would like him to get another run for sure. Vampires Los Motos had a Spanish Blu-ray. I have seen it. The one with Bon Jovi. It's all right. It's okay, I guess. Big Twins fan. I've never heard of Brooks and Dunn. No. I know Eggers, they've got a lot of good people behind it. So hoping. And I thought Nick Cage did great in Renfield. I just didn't like the story around him, basically. Far from suicidal. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 100%. The gate is a must. Gate is a must. That is so funny. I was a backyard wrestler, Johnny. For years. I have probably 15 VHS tapes of me doing backyard wrestling. Different little special pay-per-view events, I guess you could call them. We were on public access here. That's the one. Kings of New York. Thank you, Holland. Yeah, I know a lot of people are excited for it. And again, it just comes down to if they're going to do it right or not. Dude, I appreciate that, man, from you. You're killing it over there, man. You're doing great stuff. Again, it's hard. It's not easy. And I do somewhat feel bad sometimes because of my hectic schedule and making the decisions of getting my own content in. And, I don't have the type of job where I can, be online and all that stuff. So everything that I do has to be premeditated, right? So I do feel guilty sometimes that I don't watch enough of other people's content. It kind of makes me feel guilty, especially if they're watching mine. That always sucks too. And it always sucks to you want to collab with certain people, but it's hard because you only have so many hours in a day and you can't please everybody. And it's just tough. So I appreciate you saying that, man. And keep doing what you're doing. Keep getting out there, doing your stuff. I did check out, actually, you made me want to go to, I actually saw your video and I said to myself, where the heck is my, oh my God, what's that store? Not Hobby Lobby, right? Is it Hobby Lobby? No. Wherever the places that you just got those movies, we have they're sporadic around here, like one or two, but they're kind of out of the way. But when I saw your pickups, I'm like, man, I should probably try to go over there and grab some stuff because I never, ever go into those stores because they're just not around me. Marilyn Manson, I saw twice, I believe. Yes. I would like to see him again, but I mean, I haven't seen him since Antichrist Superstar came out. So it's been a long time. Bronson says a fun fact about Price is Right. Back when Drew Carey started hosting the show, Bob Barker took Drew Carey out of lunch. Oh, that's cool. That's my favorite walk-in right there. Thank you. My favorite Christopher Walken role is At Close Range. I love that movie so much. Communion's a good movie too. That's a creepy ass movie. But At Close Range, I think, is literally like an all-time for me. Like when I saw that for the first time, and I only saw that for the first time probably within the last 10 years. I was here at the house, and I think I was like, I don't know if I was streaming something or whatever, or I was like looking for something to watch, and I saw the synopsis of the movie, and I was like, I'll give this a shot. I like Sean Penn a lot. And I put it on, and they showed that scene of him driving down the street and it had the Madonna song in the back. I instantly was so hooked. That's my absolute favorite Madonna song of all time. And just him in the car and her singing that and it's driving down the road. I was like, what is this? I can already tell you this movie is going to be something I'm going to love. And I did. 100% At Close Range is my favorite Christopher Walken movie. I have not seen that. I have not. The craziest spot I ever took was a powerbomb through a flaming table, but actually felt like better at hitting solid grass. That's funny. I never did too much hardcore stuff, but we had people that did. So like those people in our Fed that did do, we would do like, fire trash cans, fire tables, fire kendo sticks. I never did that. The craziest thing I ever did was we did glass, but I didn't do that. I had a ladder match, so I would do moves off the top of the ladder. That's about as crazy as I got. I mean, I got hit with the ladder a couple times, but that's it. Nothing too much crazy. But we did have people that were in our Fed that would do a lot more of the hardcore stuff. Oh, sorry, I just owned. What do you say, Brian? Over here? Justin's video makes me cringe just thinking about seeing Feldman again. Yeah. Guys, I have a different take on this Feldman thing. I'm going to talk about that. I might as well do a video because, damn it, Justin literally puts out like 4 videos a year now, and his videos like go viral. So I don't know what that son of a gun's doing. But he put out that Feldman video, and it's already at like 10,000 views. He put it out like this afternoon. It's craziness. It's craziness. So I'm going to have to try to rebuttal this thing and see what happens. I have a fun fact to share about Miss Doubtfire. Robin Williams improvised so much during the making of that movie. PG-13 R-17 edits in the movie. I heard about this. I would love to see other edits of that. I agree. This year has been great for movies. Oh, yeah, that's right. Trap. I do want to see Trap. I want to see Alien. Yeah, you're right. Those are probably all movies I want to see in theaters. So I got to try to make that happen. Oh, my God, man. You're killing me. You're making me think. It's late, dude. It's late over here. Robin Williams has got to be. I'm trying to look. I have some Robin Williams stuff over here. I mean, I guess I can say Doubtfire. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. I mean, I like Hook. I like Popeye. I think a movie he did that's highly underrated is Toys. I don't think it's my favorite performance of his, but I was a big Robin Williams fan growing up. And Steve Martin. Shit, man. I feel like I'm going to forget about a good one. Steve Martin. I mean, I like Parenthood. I love Planes, Trains. But I feel like I feel like I'm forgetting one that I would put as number one. Let's say planes, trains, but I feel like I'm missing something easy. We didn't recall our VHS camcorder turns to a documentary while the rest of we would wear masks and be random. That's funny. So we had a lot of people that would do it, and then we would do public access, and we would have like we would do like practices during the week. Like we took it serious. We do practice during the week, and then we do like a little kind of taped like weekly show where we'd use that to kind of build storylines and just do random matches. Then we'd have like once a month we'd do like special events, and those would be the ones that would be on public access, and we'd record them. And then we ended up getting an independent federation saw us and actually helped train us. And then we ended up doing a big event with them. And it was like kind of like a Where Worlds Collide type event with a real ring and in a building. It was actually pretty cool. And then years later, I went to wrestling school and got on the indies for about a year and a half. Well, what you're going to have to do, Bronson, is you're going to have to go to the Radpack podcast channel. You see it down here. See this little scroll right here at Radpack Pod on YouTube. You need to go to that. You need to subscribe and you need to watch our Jim Carrey show that we did last week because we do a ranking. So you'll find out my favorite Jim Carrey movie right there. Tom Hanks is going to be The Burbs. I have seen the film of I have seen The Dog That Stopped the War. I love that movie. Karaoke favorite. Look at Jamie Hart over on the karaoke. Yeah, Less Than Zero is hard to find. I think it's only got a DVD still. Great match. Yeah, I think they're keeping to what makes Alien cool, so hopefully they can kind of pull it off. He kills it. Justin is probably one of the best editors I've ever seen. He does such a good job. He's just and his stuff's really thought out. Like it takes him like a month to do one video because he does like a script and he does a lot of edits, and I wish I could do all that. Big Patch Adams fan, go with hunting. Yeah, I kind of agree with John. Yeah. We had a gangster rapper guy. His song was his name was The Shocker, and his song was that song Spice One from Tales from the Hood. Spice One, that's how you do it. You know that song? East Coast Killing House, Spice One. Yeah. His name was The Shocker, and he was like kind of like a gangster guy. What up, Blaine? Thanks for popping in, dude. Yeah, 1 Hour Photo is a great one. Bicentennial, man. He had so many good ones, guys. Yeah, I was tape trading back in the day of a lot of those Japanese death matches and stuff. Toys, see? Awesome. Awakenings, The Jerk. Oh man. I actually did watch Spider-Man, so I'm gonna say I think Doc Ock was the best, to be honest. No, get out of here. Come on. Feldman? You got Limp Bizkit over there, Feld Dog. I forgot about Little Shop of Horrors. Wow, you know what? When those lights go off back there, it means I've been on this stream way too long, way more than I thought. You know, I have I would love to get them converted onto I have them on VHS. I would love to get them converted. What sucks is I have all the backyard stuff on VHS. I don't have any of my indie stuff. I just found one match recently. I don't have any of it. The promoter, I've reached out to him to try to get some of my matches because they were all recorded. And I was only really out there for almost not even 2 years. So, I mean, there's not that much out there. So I have one match that's actually on if you're a member of my channel, you can watch one of my indie matches that I put up on the membership. If you're a Radpack member or Born to be Rad member, I have a video that only you guys can see, which is an indie match that I did in like 08, 09, I think. But all the backyard stuff, I do think I put up the ladder match somewhere. Maybe it's on this page. I'll have to look. I definitely did some kind of like Instagram thing with highlights, I believe, of it, because I do have when I was talking about, we met up with the indie group and we did like a collaboration where we kind of met in like a building. It was like the first time I ever wrestled in like a real ring and stuff like that. And there was a ladder match. That was the ladder match. But the problem was when we got there, the ladder was almost at the ceiling. So like it kind of was a little shitty because like I could have climbed up half the ladder and like grabbed the belt. So you had to kind of try to make it work. But I think the match overall was great. It was like a triple threat match. That's probably on YouTube. Check my channel. I might have put that up once. But if you type IHWF ladder match, maybe you can find it. I don't know. I have to look, but that's the only one I do have access to. I don't think it has a Blu-ray. I really don't. Let me see. Can't ask questions that can be answered in one of the newest live streams. Go check out the stream. I love it. Can't ask questions. I don't know. I don't know what that means. It's all good, man. You know what though? Now you need to go check that out. And now you know you need to go subscribe to the podcast. Bro, for real. Patrick Dempsey's like shit, and him and Haim, all their stuff still stuck on DVD. Oh, hell yeah. So yeah, if you're a member of the Radpack podcast, like you have a membership, and the same with this one. I did put up a wrestling match on both of those, but it's only for the members. So if you're a member of this channel, you can see it. If you're a member of that channel, you can see it. Oh, I hear you. Thanks, brother. All right, guys, listen. So hopefully everybody in here, guys, we had a lot of people in here, so I appreciate that. Thank you guys for popping in and just chatting it up with me. So hopefully, anybody that's watching the replay enjoyed this just bullshit session. Guys, I like to do this every once in a while to make sure everybody feels, like part of the show. And make sure to go check out some of the videos I posted lately. Make sure you check out the Radpack podcast. And again, I have a lot of videos now. Check out the videos I've done lately under my videos, because I've been trying to do some different things once in a while with thumbnails. And I feel like maybe people don't realize it's me because it's not the normal style thumbnails you're getting. So, I did like Frank Henenlotter ranking. We did the Kevin Bacon show. I did a show talking about Laid to Rest franchise. So again, I changed up the thumbnails to something a little bit different. So if you guys haven't checked those out, go check those out now. But man, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. It's a late one, but I love you guys, and I will see you again at some point this week. This is Garrett at Born to Be Rad, and like always, stay